Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Deja Vu, and I'm going to be bringing you another audio commentary of the Shenanbang Proleague 0809, Round 4, Week 4, WeMade Fox versus Air Force Ace. This is going to be the second set for WeMade Fox. It's going to be Pure, a Protoss player, and for Air Force Ace it's going to be GoRush, a old guard, old school Zerg player. I mean, the first match I ever commentated as a commentator of the Pro League was actually in 2005. Like, I went back and did it recently with Frank in a dual commentary, and yeah, that was definitely a game between GoRush and Stork in 2005. And yeah, he is an MSL champion. He's an OSL champion. Yeah, he's definitely got some prizes there under his belt, and he's actually played pretty well recently. He beat Hiva in his last ZVZ on Battle Royale for them, and yeah, so I'm hoping he can do some more damage here. Overall, he is 55%, and he's 55% versus Protoss as well. And for Pure is about 50% overall, and versus Zerg, he is exactly 50%. So we'll see how this goes. Both players are pretty evenly matched up in terms of statistics here. We are going to have here on Neo Medusa, I believe is the map. Yes, this is Neo Medusa, and it's going to be on the top left, it's going to be Pure in orange, and on the right side of the map it's going to be GoRush in purple, I believe. Yeah, there it is in purple. And we'll see if, I would love to see GoRush do what Hades/Great did to free Medusa and use the fact that the middle is now buildable and throw down a proxy hatchery at a point later on and get some sunken colonies outside of the natural there, and also some lurkers, and just make it and take down the temples and just really put a ton of pressure on the Protoss. If that hatchery, when that hatchery went up again in both those games against Free and Medusa, and the temples went down, it just put the Protoss in such a difficult position. Free tried to use his Corsairs and his Reavers to try and fly around and do as much damage as he could, but he just wasn't able to do enough damage, and he certainly couldn't move out of his base in the front. And then we saw Medusa just try and do like a brute force assault on it, and just kept sending waves and waves of units and storms, observers, archons, Zalos, dragoons, everything he could. Pretty much everything except what I think is would probably have been his best choice in Reavers. But he threw everything he could, and eventually was worn down and ran out of resources and was forced to GG. But we'll see if GoRush goes for a strategy like that or goes for something a little more standard. Hey, look, it's a white girl, so she's actually going to show her face. She is a fan of... Oh, she's from Russia. Does that say from Russia with love? Yeah, that said from Russia with, I don't know, probably love. And yeah, that was, I guess that's okay. And we're gonna see the standard forge fast expand for Pure, and he had a pretty early scouting probe there. Right after the pylon, he went down to the bottom of the base to try and find if there was gonna be a 12th pool or anything. But yeah, the pool is already going down for GoRush, so he's gonna try and get some early pressure here with the Zerglings, and hopefully Pure throws down the two standard gateways. Hopefully he, or not gateways, cannons at his front, and doesn't try to do anything too risky. We're also seeing a drone go to his natural there and his back third over that ramp, and he's going to throw down his second hatchery there, which is interesting. I would have thought that he would go for the gas expansion before that, and it looks like probably the third egg there that just spawned will also become another egg and become a Zergling batch, and he can try and put some pressure or something. But nope, it looks like Pure is going to be lucky enough and get away with just placing down the Nexus before the cannons. He got the scout in time to know what GoRush was going for, so he should be okay. He should be able to get one or two cannons down before those Zerglings come out. They are going to ignore the probe and go straight for the base, but I don't think it's going to matter. Two cannons are warping in, and with one or two probes to block, I'm sure he'll be fine. And it looks like there's there's about 6 Zerglings heading over that way. And yeah, we will see what happens here. And now it looks like a third hatchery is going to go down at the gas expansion. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, as long as you go for that 3-hatch build, it doesn't really 3-base build. It doesn't really matter whether you expand to the mineral only or the gas expansion first too much. By expanding to the back, actually, you hide the fact that you were going for that necessarily for like a 12-hatch or something. You can hide that fact for a little bit longer from the Protoss and maybe force them to throw down cannons earlier. Maybe that's what GoRush was going for. And it doesn't look like he's going to try and put any pressure on Pure here too early, and those cannons I'm sure already warped in, and probably a gateway even is on the way in that to form a little bit of a blockade there. Extractor is down for GoRush here, and yeah, we'll be seeing what kind of base build he goes for here. And yeah, there's only one real gap there for Zerglings to get through, and that would be easily blocked if Pure is ready for it. Otherwise, 6 Zerglings running by 2 cannons in that position, he might be able to get one or two. He might be able to get a couple Zerglings by if he tried. especially if he tried to use that. Maybe he could even do something sneaky and use that Overlord to absorb a hit or two from the cannons, turn it around, and then use that time period to maybe get another Zerg through. That could be pretty cool. The first 100 gas looks like it's going to be used on a layer for GoRush, so he's going to go quick tech to, I'm guessing he might do what we've been seeing a lot in terms of throwing down a Spire, getting some Scourge out to deal with Corsairs, and then transitioning into Lurkers, Hydras, and Lurkers later on. But we'll see if he decides to do anything like a dedicated Mutalisk build, or go straight for Lurkers or something like that. If he was going straight for Lurkers, we probably would have seen a Hydralisk down already by now. So this should be a Scourge first, or at least a Spire first, and then into whatever else he wants to later on. And it looks like he's going to throw down a second Extractor now at his natural expansion. Stargate going down for Pure as well. Zealot already out to help block the front there. And a Probe going to try and get out and get a Scout, but GoRush was more than ready there with his Zerglings and completely stopped it. Pure's probably going to try again once or twice, just because if you can get that Scout in, that helps so much. Actually, Hydralisk then now going down at that back third, and